हुन्छ त? So, hello everyone, myself Ravi. आज हामी हाम्रो बडीको डाइजेसन साइकलको बारेमा बुझौँ. The journey of food begins at the mouth and ends at the anus. The food passes through the process called digestion, where it is broken down completely till that the nutrients are absorbed into the blood stream and the waste is removed. There are many organs involved in this process, and there is a lot of activity happening in every organs. Mouth. We begin digesting our food as soon as we put it into our mouth. Our teeth are powerful crushers that cut, chew, shred, and grind the food. Our lips hold the food in. Our tongue pushes the food inside the mouth as it mixes with saliva. We have salivary glands in our mouth and cheeks, which secrete a liquid called saliva. Saliva contains many enzymes which moisten the food and begin to break it down into smaller particles, thus making it soft and smooth like a paste. The tongue, which is actually a powerful muscle, moves the food towards the back of the mouth and pushes it down into the esophagus. This is called swallowing. Esophagus. The esophagus is a long thin tube which transports the food from the mouth to the stomach. This tube is inside our neck. It is about 25 cm long in an adult. It is also called the gullet or food pipe. The strong muscles in the walls of this tube squeeze and push the food down into the stomach. It has a muscular valve towards the bottom which supports the food from the stomach to re-enter the mouth. Stomach. Our stomach is a J-shaped muscular bag that can stretch to store food. It works like a food blender. Its muscular walls contract to churn the food we have swallowed. Acid fluids called digestive juices aid in the breaking down of food. Some parts of food, such as glucose, are directly absorbed into the blood through the walls of the stomach. The food in stomach stays for nearly 3 to 4 hours. Liver. The liver is the largest and busiest organ inside the body. It does many different jobs, out of which there are very important. It produces thick green fluid called bile, which is stored in a small pea-shaped bag called a gallbladder. Bile is a digestive juice which helps in breaking off the fats that are eaten. This makes it easier for fatty food to be digested in the stomach and intestine. The liver also receives and processes nutrients from the blood, storing some and passing others on. It also clears the blood of poisons and wastes. Pancreas. The pancreas produces many enzymes which are released into the small intestine. The intestine needs this to further break down the food. It also produces insulin, a hormone which controls the sugar levels in our body. अनि थाहा छ हाम्रो प्यानक्रियाजले अत्याधिक मात्रामा इन्सुलिन प्रोड्युस नहुँदा हामीलाई डायबिटिज हुन सक्छ. Small intestine. When the food leaves the small stomach, it enters the small intestine, which is nearly 7 meters long. The digestive juices further break down the food into soluble substances, which can be easily absorbed by the walls of the small intestine. It is then passed into the bloodstream. Large intestine. The large intestine is a long round tube around 1.5 meters long that surrounds the tightly coiled small intestine. It is at the end of the digestive system. It receives remains of food from the small intestine. Excess water and salts are absorbed here, and the waste products from the digestive food, including fiber, that is, the part of the food which is not digested, moves down to the end of the tract. The walls of the large intestine are very smooth and produce a slimy mucus. This helps the food waste called feces to slide along easily and pass out of the body through the anus. Undigested food stays in the large intestine for up to 12 hours before it is passed out of the body. Rectum. It is a 12 centimeter long tube at the end of the large intestine which holds the feces. When it fills up, we feel the need to go to the toilet or washroom. Anus. The anus is the final destination. It is an opening in the body which lies at the end of the rectum. The solid waste passes out of the body from here. Thus, remember, we must chew our food well, eat a balanced diet, and follow the right eating habits to stay healthy and fit.